Hello, beautiful people. It's kind of it's sunny and it's raining. Make that make sense? I remember being like maybe 3, 4 years old. It was sunny and it was raining, and I was like amazed. That was just it just went through against everything that I understood or could understand. It kind of breaks with the normalcy or of life, and that's where we are breaking with the normalcy of life. This whole awakening, this whole going beyond awakening, really just this integration is what I would call, is what this is, more the stabilizing. As life suddenly, as the energy kind of increases, life don't totally make sense, and that's kind of the awakening to kind of like realizing, ooh, life is strange. Life is supposed to be strange when you awaken or you integrate, as I would call it. Life suddenly doesn't make sense because it's you're supposed to go out of the illusion. You're supposed to realize that there's magic. There's something more out there than just you just see it and you believe in it, and then this is everything is just following this kind of role. Everything is what it is. When suddenly nothing is what it is, and suddenly you have to question and dare to kind of see that there is a way to be in alignment with nature, with energy, with the teachings. And other times you won't be in alignment with the teachings. And that's where the 144 comes into play. It's kind of like there's many people now that kind of is kind of awakening, feeling the choice, being chosen or choosing to be the chosen. We can go about it in different ways. Hello, beautiful people. We are live today. Let me know where you are. Like and subscribe. We're talking about the 144, the potential of kind of realizing what the choosing or the choosing is about. Yeah, so we step into this realization when suddenly there is when we suddenly realize that there can be sunny and raining at the same time. Suddenly life becomes magical. And it is when the magic of life, whether it's in the perception out or in the feeling, that suddenly is like, whoa, I could have had pain, or I could have had a feeling and it can just disappear like in a split second. You can have an out of body experience, or you can have different kinds of feelings or experiences. You can meet a teacher that suddenly speaks differently than what you were about before. You could suddenly be wondering about stuff, and you might go through emotions, you might through thoughts, you can go through feelings, pains, different stuff, and then suddenly somebody's speaking to you, and it feels, suddenly you feel seen. You might feel just, whoa, this is different. And so in that connection point, suddenly you become aware that there is maybe more to life than there's more to this journey. So when you kind of move out of the normalcy of life, of just looking at stuff and just following your bliss, or following just what your ego kind of has in store for you, I know I have to talk. This is what I'm here to do. If you want to, you can listen. That's what you're here to do if you're here. Yeah, so, but like and subscribe if you're interested. But yeah, there is a connection, awakening to life that people can. Well, thank you. There is a connection point that leads us to start to question what life is about. And now more than ever, there is like an energy on the earth around an awakening, that you realize that suddenly everything isn't just life isn't just what you think, that you can actually start to move beyond the normalcy of life. That is my hobby, to release the hobby of release the ego. We got some beautiful people talking online here today. And please like and subscribe. Push this out. So then we can start to realize that there's more, and then we can have some realizations, and then we will start looking into different teachings, different teachers, trying to test this out. And that's where we kind of come into this the chosen ones feeling, or the 144, which is kind of saying that the ones that are feeling the calling will start to follow the one. And then people can go into the law one, or people can go into different things, because as we follow, then we have to surrender. We have to kind of gain humility to kind of go deeper. And in that humility, we will realize that, his beloved son, only begotten son, that's also that is the support to kind of go through this process. But there's many teachings out there that will kind of give you different ideas about the one, or about his son, or but also about the teacher, or his messenger that is kind of coming. And that's where we're at. We're kind of all looking around, looking for what's going on, and how we can kind of awaken, how we can kind of come into alignment, because you will kind of believe in some stuff, but then you will kind of be confused. And then that is where the beauty of, suddenly you're going to follow certain teachings or certain teachers for a while, until you suddenly be like, no, wait, am I on the right way? Am I being confused? So that is how the search has to go, because your ego will kind of lead you on some kind of like wild goose chases. And that's necessary. But the beauty of it is that we can gradually come deeper. And if we dare to realize that even the realizations you have early might not be the ones that are going to keep you going, because there has to be a discernment, and it's not so easy to have discernment when everything is filtered through our ego. So that's kind of why I talk here, and why you probably are interested in many things out there before you start feeling the connection. You might feel a connection, feel like attracted to this. So that's good. When you feel that I'm kind of fine, or you feel the connection, that means that something in you is connected to my energy. And that's how you can start to align and start to grow, not from my words, but from the energy connection. And that's what I'm here to bring about. Help support people, to uplift them, and to guide them through the energy connection. So if you're feeling the energy connection, you might want to support the channel by liking and subscribing, or going on my links, and you can you can support it, or you can go on my Patreon and you can find more connection there. So there's different ways to connect. Yeah. And there was some rain, there was some every day can have some challenges for everyone, because you're gonna feel that you're gonna feel restless. Ever, where's the path forward? That's the my hobby. You have to kind of be in this. My full and only hobby is to be here and go all in. So I have many people that kind of reach out, and we talk and we chat, and they feel guided to keep going deeper, because this is an exciting time. And yeah, this is the calling to say that we're done yapping today with this sound. So I will chat to you guys next time. Let me know how you are in the description, and if you are watching it later, let me know what you think, and welcome. Looking forward to seeing you.